Okay, part 3, Sound of Silence. Oh my gosh, I love this song. Okay, real quick, I was just looking through the different verses and I built out the dynamic levels. So think of it this way. We start verse 1 on a piano. Verse 2, we go to a mezzo piano. Verse 3, we go to mezzo forte. Verse 4, we go to forte. So keep that in mind as you're singing, that it's not until the fourth verse that we are going big on these, okay? Now, a couple of things to keep aware of. These are on the technique pages that I put at the beginning of each of these videos. Make sure you have lots of space and lots of air for these first 2 verses, okay? Especially the girls singing down low like this. Actually, especially the guys too, because we don't want this to be so heavy and drag this song down. No, we don't want that. Guys, also remember, if you put your hand right here and you feel it vibrating right here, you're singing too low. Instead, we want you to sing about the main floor, about ground floor, or if you're thinking of a house instead of the basement or the attic, on the ground floor, okay? So, as if you were yelling at somebody across the way, hey, you! That's where I want you to sing, guys, because you wouldn't go, hey, you, because that's just like Sasquatch or something, and we're not gonna have a bunch of Sasquatch basement singers in 8th grade choir right now. Okay, so just think of it up there, not up in the attic like this. No, you're not a first soprano like me, okay? But at least just in that ground floor, that main floor. Hey, you over there, what you doing? Right there. All right, let's review verse 1. Now remember, this is going to be at a piano level. And remember, we want lots of space and lots of air. Remember our prep breath. Ready? Breathe with me. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. I'm not sure if I got that right. Within the sound. I was going on autopilot just a little bit right there, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait a sec, did I just mess up? Within the sound of silence. Okay, just do the middle of page 2. I don't think I got it wrong, but I am a first soprano, so this is actually getting low for me. Okay, start with and the vision, top of page 2. Ready? Notice that 2-4 time signature measure right there. 3, 4, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. Now, for me to hit those low notes, man, I gotta have so much space and so much air through there, okay? That's what I mean. You have to have the space and the air through that. Okay, I didn't go through a lot of our techniques that we did in that verse. We're actually gonna go ahead and move on to verse 2. Now, guess what? You already know all the notes. Yes, you do. All right, so we're starting on the bottom of page 2. Let's just take it a chunk at a time. I'll sing, then you sing with me. I need a middle C. In restless dreams I walk alone. So we have space, but we're bringing the back of our tongue up just a little bit to brighten our sound, because we don't want it back here. In restless dreams I walk alone. No, that's not what we're going to do. All right, here we go. Starting on the bottom of page 2, bring the back of the tongue up to make it just a little brighter. 3, 4. In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Okay, on both of those phrases, notice the quarter rest on beat 4. So that's where we're placing the N of alone and stone. Do that with me. In Restless Dreams, bottom of page 2. Ready? In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Now, I was kind of doing a little bit of staccato right there. I don't want staccato. I was doing that just for the beat. Do that one more time so you can feel where to land those ends on beat 4. In restless dreams, ready? 3, 4. In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Yes, now alone and stone. I want that nice and open. It's almost like a Gregorian chant monk type of line right there. So think of with the cowls over like this and the arms right here. In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Ha 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 ha, yes, okay. All right, top of page 3. Neath the halo of the street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. Neath the halo of a... Again, I have to have lots of space and lots of air to hit those notes for me. 3, 4... Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. Good, do that one more time. Neath the halo, top of page 3. 3, 4. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. Good, go back to the bottom of page 2. In restless dreams I walk a monk style. Yeah, okay, that'd be cool. In restless dreams, remember we're at about a piano or a mezzo piano right here. Just a little bit more support, a little bit more strength on your vocals. Ready, breathe. In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. Yes, make sure that you're articulating there just a little bit, okay? It shouldn't be like Novocaine, okay? All right, start in the 2-4 measure in the middle of page 3. Every verse has that 2-4 measure. I would strongly suggest you take your pencil and circle all of those 2-4 measures. Remember, this is a video. So if you don't have your pencil right now, you can push pause and you can go get your pencil. Whoa, maybe a highlighter too. Oh yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh yeah, okay. All right, let me get a G on that. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. Now you get to take a breath right there. Watch after light. There is an 8th rest. Circle it in your music. Start in that 2-4 measure. When my eyes were stabbed. 3, 4. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the light, that split the sight. We have neon light that split the sight. Make sure to put a nice T on the end. When my 3, 4. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the sight. I keep on wanting to go night, that split the night like lightning, but that's not the words. Okay, the bottom of page 3, do a slight crescendo, just a little bit, almost not even necessarily getting louder in your voice, but just a little bit more intensity. Okay, here we go. When my eyes were stabbed. 3, 4. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the sight. Light and sight. Make sure you have a nice tall O. Go back to the bottom of page 2. In restless dreams I walk alone. So alone, stone, light, sight, bright, all of those are nice and tall. In restless dreams, 3, 4. In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the sight and touched the sound of silence. Go to the top of page 4 and touch the sound. Oh my gosh, it's getting low for me right now. Oh, good thing we're almost done, right? Seriously, where's my high notes? Oh my gosh, okay. Top of page 4. And touch the sound of silence. It's okay to have a lot of air. Put a lot of air past your vocal folds right there. And touch the sound. And make sure to cut that sound after sound. Watch that 8th rest. Ready? 3, 4. And touch the sound of silence. And then that TS dropped right there on the end of silence. Silence. Drop that S. Drop the S. Oh no. Okay. In restless dreams I walk alone. Verse 2. In restless dreams, all the way through. Then we'll go all the way back to the beginning. Here we go. Ready? 3, 4. In restless dreams I walk alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the sight and touched the sound of silence. Okay, all the way from the beginning. Here we go. Hello, darkness. Ready, prep breath. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the sight and touched the sound of silence. Yes. Okay. So from here, you could actually go and learn verse 3 if you want. You don't have to. You can wait for the tutorial video, right? If you want to, you can. But you could absolutely go and start listening and try and pick out verse 3 if you want. that. All right, if you're pretty solid on all of this video, then I would suggest just taking like the last 3 or 4 minutes where we're really putting all the pieces together to review. And remember, you can always watch any of these videos. Yes, at any time. All right, bye.